What is up, everybody? My name is Wiz. I got a video for you guys today. I don't know why I'm really dark. It's the hat. So today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about some stuff. Something that I've noticed that a lot of us deal with. May not be on a daily basis, but we have dealt with this sometime in our life. I'm gonna go over a little bit about my background and my, I guess, personal experience with it, as well as throw in some topics that I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to. Yeah, I guess without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Let me just close this little window so I'm not like tempted to continue looking at it. So I guess it all started for me back in high school. I was just a regular dude, played sports, basketball, was what I played. But as far as I can remember, I was always the smallest person, playing sports, like smallest as in like shortest as well as the skinniest, in whatever sport that I did, whether it was basketball. In middle school, I also did track. So I was always, the smallest person. And I don't know, I always, it didn't hit me until like maybe high school, maybe like junior or senior year, where I just felt self-conscious about it, because my metabolism is a lot faster than a lot of my friends were. So it was hard for me to put on weight. After high school, maybe about first or second year into college, I wanted to change that, so I started working out a little bit every now and then. I wasn't self-motivated as much as I am now, as well as determined also. So I would just work out whenever I felt like it. I didn't have that drive that I ended up acquiring over the past 2 months or so. So recently, back in like November, I just started to this is what I want to do. I want to not be the smallest person out of all my friends. I actually want to change my life for the better and be healthier, be in better shape, and actually get bigger and gain muscle. So back in like end of November, mid-November, I started going to the gym every single day, about an hour and a half, depending on what I was working out. And that's what I basically dedicated my life to, was working out. And once I started doing that, I started becoming more confident in myself. And I don't know, I guess me personally, I think I'm just like an average looking guy. And I guess this is where I'll go into, stuff that you can relate with, right? So if you think that you're not the most attractive person, right? Just because, or I'll say this, not the most attractive person, but just because you don't have the best looks, I'll say that. Just because you don't think that you have the best looks doesn't mean that you're not attractive. You can be attractive and still not have like the best looks. Like, you can be attractive whether you're goal oriented, you know exactly what you want in life, you know what you want to do with your life, you're funny, you have a sense of humor, stuff like that is also perceived, or not perceived, but it can also be attractive. Like me, I love a girl who has a sense of humor. That's attractive to me. For me personally, having all these qualities besides physical looks are what I generally look for. If they just happen to be attractive and they meet all these points that I look for in someone, then their looks is just a bonus. Because if you think about it, looks fade. Not everyone is gonna look pretty or good looking their whole life. Once, like, anything could happen. Once that fades and you don't have, someone who has a sense of humor, someone that can make you laugh, make you smile, someone that just makes you feel good about yourself, and just, someone you can just be yourself with, if they don't have that besides their looks, then you're not really left with anything. Now, you can date someone or, be interested in someone just for their looks. But if you can't see past that, or if they don't have anything else to offer besides their good looks, then you're probably going into it with the wrong intentions. Like, if you're only going to date someone because of how they look, I feel like that's pretty shallow. Intelligence, that was one of the other ones. It just came to me. Intelligence is also attractive. Like, me personally, I wouldn't want to date a dumb girl. Because then I would, basically have to, stoop to her level to be able to, hold a conversation or anything, really. Can't date a dumb girl. I wouldn't mind dating a girl that's smarter than me. I could learn things. And another thing is that I feel like us, our generation and the society that we are currently in, we put too much pressure on ourselves. Reason being, I don't know where I read this quote from, but I heard it a really long time ago. The reason why, a lot of us are, self-conscious, we don't have confidence in ourselves, we don't think we're attractive, stuff like that, is because, a big part could be social media, because, there's always, it's true, there's always someone that's going to be smarter, prettier, whatever, than yourself. But there's that one person that, will find you attractive in any way possible. And the reason why people are self-conscious and stuff like that, and they don't have confidence in themselves, because if you think about this quote, you would understand it. And the quote is, we compare our behind the scenes to other people's highlight reels. Basically what that means, we compare our downfalls and the negative things about ourselves to other people's greatest qualities. And that's a quote that I've been living by for a while now. And it's true. If you really think about it, it's a true statement. We compare our behind the scenes to other people's highlight reels instead of thinking about the positives about our life and what we offer to what other people, can offer as well. But as far as, self-confidence goes and stuff like that, you just gotta work on it. For me personally, it was, me being skinny. I wanted to change that. So decided to do everything that I could to change it, and that's going to the gym as much as possible. Because eventually I will see results and my confidence gets boosted. I'm not self-conscious anymore about taking my shirt off. And if you guys follow me on social media like Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, you guys, will see that now. But yeah, whatever you're self-conscious about, it can be fixed. Most likely. If you're skinny like myself and you want to change, go to the gym. Work out by yourself. Do push-ups every day. Do sit-ups every day. Do something. If you're just tired, I was at a breaking point. I look back at the picture now. It's on Instagram as well as on Twitter, of my transformation pictures, and how I looked in July was disgusting. I don't know how I didn't realize it or do something about it sooner, and I really wish that I did. But it just, I don't know how I let myself get to that point and not, do anything about it sooner. Or if you're on the bigger side, I don't know exactly, the correct way to reference that, without hurting anybody's feelings. But I'll just say this: if your body type is not where you want it to be, do something about it. There's always something you can do regardless of the body type if you're wanting to change it. If you're not comfortable with, you know, how your body type currently is, you can always change it. I don't know, you know, what else other people could be self-conscious about besides physical looks. Because like I said, those things fade. You could have been like the most good-looking person in high school, and now you're like a potato. For me, I wasn't the best-looking kid in high school. Still not the best-looking person. Like I've been potato my whole life. I've gotten friend zoned most of my high school, as well as middle school. So if you think about it, it's about 5 years of being friend zoned, and it sucked. I maybe had 2 girlfriends in high school. 2 girlfriends out of that 5 years between middle school and high school. 2. So that sucked. But I mean, I've learned my lesson. I know, you know, how to go about things now. And me personally, I can't wait till that next chapter of my life where, you know, I found someone that, you know, I plan to be with for the rest of my life, and, you know, decide to start a family. Because me personally, I love kids. But I'm just going off topic. But yeah, I just wanted to, you know, share that with you guys. If you guys have any comments, concerns, anything you guys want to talk about, my Twitter is probably the best way to reach me. My DMs are always open if you guys ever want to talk about it or ask any questions. If you guys don't want to put them in the comment section down below, especially if it's personal, you guys can always message me on Twitter. But yeah, I just wanted to, you know, let you guys know, you know, how I got to where I am, you know, starting my journey of being in the gym, and, you know, go over a few topics that, you know, a lot of people tend to deal with, especially, you know, with our generation, our society being mainly focused on social media. It's difficult because we're always scared of what people think and stuff like that. And once you get to that point, that like breaking point of where you know, you decide that you want to change and you don't give a fuck about what anybody else thinks, that is when you'll start to be happy. And I posted this quote. I mean, it wasn't really a quote, but I posted this statement the other day. But it was, if you can laugh together, you can live together. And if you can live together, you can love together. I heard that quote by Kevin Hart on his movie of What Now. That is the quote that I will start to live by. But yeah, I just wanted to, you know, let you guys know of my journey, you know, how I got to, you know, where I started, how I am now, and just some key tips on, you know, how you guys can possibly, you know, fix it. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to this. But yeah, just wanted to you know, finally get this video out. And I hope you guys continue with me on my journey of seeing progress in the gym and where I end up. And hopefully I can find someone to come with me every day to the gym. That way it can be more of like a complete vlog, and I can talk, you know, while at the gym, similar to, if you guys stay up to fitness, you guys know who Bradley Martin is. I would like to do something similar to that, but yeah, that's gonna be it. If you guys, like I said, if you guys had any comments, concerns, questions, anything like that, type them down in the comment section down below. If it's something super personal and you don't want to type down below, send me a message on Twitter. I'll put my Twitter down below in the description. And yeah, feel free to leave a thumbs up if you took something positive away from this video, or if you know, something that you can relate with. But yeah, back to that quote: if you can laugh together, you can live together. If you can live together, you can love together. That's gonna be it for me, homies. As always, stay golden, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.